Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're up bright and early. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. The sun is out and we are jumping in the truck for a 2-hour drive to Lancaster, PA. Alright guys, we are a little bit over halfway there, and as always, I'm stopping for fuel. I feel like every time I'm doing a little like travel vlog or something, I'm always stopping for fuel like right away in the beginning of the video, but that's just how it goes. Obviously this truck doesn't get the best fuel mileage, doesn't get the worst, but it doesn't get the best. We got about a little under an hour left and we'll be at our destination somewhere in Lancaster, PA. I washed the truck yesterday. It said it wasn't supposed to rain the rest of the day, so I was like, I'll go wash the truck early. That way I don't have to do it bright and early in the morning. And of course, you know, I live in PA, so it did not do what it said it was gonna do, and it ended up raining. So the truck is pretty dirty. We got, I mean, cleaner than it normally is, but it's still really dirty. The rain kind of completely destroyed it. But I don't got time to wash it again this morning, so it's just gonna have to go a little bit dirtier than I would like it to. We got a nice 5th gen mega cab over here. We got a nice Razor side-by-side over here. And since I'm at Rutter's, I of course had to grab a little snack, which I got some salsa flavored chips and some guacamole flavored chips. So I'm guessing I don't have to dip them in anything. Got about 11 minutes till we're there. We're behind this sick old Camaro. So I have a feeling we're gonna be following him all the way there. Guys, we've now got a line of cars in front of us. That should give you a bit of an idea of what type of event we're going to down here in Lancaster. All right guys, here we are. Welcome to Urban Works in Lancaster, PA for Cars and Coffee this morning. Some cool cars pulling in, lots of cool cars over there, lots over here, and it goes all the way around the building. So this is gonna be pretty neat. I know they've been doing this for a little while now, and they do it every month, every 3rd Sunday. And I haven't had a chance to make it to it yet, but I finally did. Ooh, there's a nice Huracan over there. I'll go check out the cars here soon. Finally was able to make it this Sunday, and I know they get a lot of cool cars here, so it's gonna be pretty neat. Check this thing out. Holy cow. So here we are inside the Urban Works shop itself. Pretty cool place, lots of cool cars in here. Here's a nice Porsche. And coming into the front, greeted with a Lamborghini Gallardo. Holy cow. Watching the race. This thing is absolutely beautiful. And honestly, you can get these for like $80,000, $90,000. So really they're not that bad for a Lamborghini. But now we gotta go outside and check out this beautiful Huracan out here. Ooh, and a Z06. Dude, I love this bright green color with the black wheels. It looks amazing. And the green interior too. And then the Z06 over here, the convertible too. Man, this is like a dream car right here. Both of these side by side, 2 dream cars right here. And here he is, the man himself. We saw this guy pulled over. 2 cops had him pulled over on the side of the road. I'm guessing because of that crazy tint he's got on there. Yeah, literally a couple miles down the road, he was just pulled over on the side of the road. I was like, oh, that guy's having a worse day than we are. Yeah. Another Porsche over here. Ooh, with a massive wing. Holy cow. Nice big wing. Ooh. Supercharged. For a Jeep Cherokee, that's insane. You thought the wing on that Porsche was big? Look at the wing on this thing. Yeah, it's a bit overkill. Check out this thing. Super tiny. That thing would be a little bit scary to drive. Oh, and here's an old Dodge Viper. You don't see these very often. It's got the helmet inside too. I don't want to know why he has a helmet inside. And here's some guys coming in on motorcycles. Now I saw a DeLorean pull in here, and I don't think I've ever seen a DeLorean in person, so I'm gonna go find it. And here's my parking location right on the corner. So you come around the corner, see a big old truck sitting there. There she is, parked inside, all opened up. I'm gonna go check this out. Look at these doors. Look, it's got the hoverboard inside. Built just like from the movie. I've never seen one of these in person, but it's like so much smaller in person. And the exterior looks just like a Cybertruck. Here's some more bikes pulling in. And more bikes. That's how you know it's a nice day today. Lots of bikes pulling in. Little story, I've been searching for Cybertrucks everywhere. We have one kind of close to where I live back home, and everybody's been seeing it but me, and I've been looking for them. They haven't been looking for them, and they keep telling me, oh, I saw a Cybertruck the other day, and they don't even know what it's called. They're like, I saw one of them weird trucks the other day, and I'm like, a Cybertruck? And they're like, yeah, they're so weird. And I was like, I've been looking for it for so long, and I have yet to see one also. Nice C8 right here. But I've been looking for one for so long, haven't seen one yet, and I was like, oh, last month at this Cars and Coffee, they had 2 Cybertrucks here. And I was like, okay, I'm finally gonna see a Cybertruck coming here. And they got a line of Teslas here and no Cybertruck. So I don't know if one's gonna show up or not, but I mean, look at this. Yeah, nice Model S Plaid right here. One of the fastest production cars you can buy. 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. But anyways, they got a whole line of Teslas here and no Cybertruck. And I literally have been wanting to see a Cybertruck in person for so long, and everybody else is seeing them, and I even come to a car show. Look at this thing. I even come to a car show that they have Cybertrucks here. They were wrapping 2 Cybertrucks here, and there's no Cybertruck. So I don't know, maybe one will show up, maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get to see one eventually, but so far, no Cybertruck. This dude literally brought his shifter cart on top of his little Volkswagen. Slammed to the ground. Fully restored interior, and the matching motorcycle on the back. There's so many cars here, so many cool, unique cars, and my 2 favorite are sitting right here. Z06 C8 Lamborghini Huracan. If there was an Aventador, that would overdo the Huracan, but it just looks so good. I gotta find who this guy is, see if he'll give me a ride. Same with this guy, see if he'll give me a ride in his car. Probably not, that would be cool though. So these must be like the same guy that owns these 2 cars, because look at the license plate. We got Roman numerals. It must just be the same guy that owns both of these cars. All I gotta say is that guy must be crushing it. The thing was slammed all the way to the ground. He started it up and just lifted it right up. Ooh, drop it down to the ground. This blue color on these new 2024 Mustangs actually really sweet. It makes this car look super mean with the blacked out headlights and the tint and everything, and the blacked out wheels and this bright blue color. I wasn't sure about the style of these new 24 Mustangs when I first saw them, but it's actually really growing on me, and this one looks super mean. And guys, being here, I realized I need to get my grill fixed immediately, because when you're coming from this direction, the truck looks terrible. Coming from this direction, it looks awesome, because you see the good side. This is the good side right here. But coming from this direction over here, it looks terrible, because all you see is this chipped up grill and all the paint peeling and stuff. So I definitely need to get that fixed ASAP. We got the whole biker gang over here. I don't think my Grom would keep up. This guy just got here. Is he leaving already? I didn't even get my cinematic shots yet. There's the Viper. Lots of cool camping setups and overlanding builds here. So, as you guys know, I work at a custom shop that builds custom vehicles, and we recently just did a Gladiator with a full overlanding build with the big rack and the rooftop tent just like this, and a lift and wheels and tires and stuff. I'll throw up a picture of it right now, but that was a really fun build, and we have it set up in a dealership somewhere back home. There's a few other cool builds with the tents and stuff. This one is actually on the roof. These ones are all on the bed. And this one's got the awning on it, which is really cool. We actually bought a 270 awning for that Gladiator that would wrap all the way around, but then it didn't work with the setup that we were doing, so we saved it for another overlanding build that we're actually working on right now. All right guys, there's a lot of cars here, and cars are kind of coming and going, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera away, and I'm gonna take my phone out, do some cinematic shots, because I didn't bring my gimbal with my other camera, so I'm just gonna use my phone for that. Should get some pretty good shots, and I'm gonna do some cinematic shots, make a quick edit for you guys, and we're gonna cut to that edit now. Scratch that, look at this old Corvette. This thing is sweet. You don't see these very often, other than Corvette to Carlisle. At Corvette to Carlisle, you see like 10 of these, but other than that, you don't see them very often. And then this old Ferrari, you never see these. I don't know too much about Ferraris, but I know that this thing is probably worth a lot of money. And the old Porsche too. You don't see those around. Another old Ferrari. 2 old Ferraris sitting here. I don't know what Ferraris they are, but no matter what, it's a Ferrari, it's an old Ferrari, it's probably worth a lot of money. Even though I don't know much about Ferraris, I know that these are pretty cool cars, and I can still admire them. And there's just something about these Gallardos. I started watching Stradman back when he got his Gallardo, and ever since then, I just had a love for Gallardos. and the yellow color on them looks super sweet. Plus, this is a car that if I ever wanted to buy a C8, this would be around the same price range as that, and could be an option, although maintenance and stuff would cost a lot more on this than it would on a C8, so I don't know if that would happen. But if I did want to get a Lamborghini, this would probably be the first one I would get. And I don't know, I just love them. There's something about them. Alright, I'll quit talking and cut to the edit now.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Come on. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Whoa, last time I checked, I'm still hot. Real hot. Kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill Cosby, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I still that guy that did it on my own. Stay independent. For you to get what I'm getting, it will probably take a village. Just give me a minute, turn a snippet to a hit, and now they all want a percentage, but I'm only paying visits. Big dog, hit 'em with thick thumbs and a quick draw. Pit boss, if they ain't playing, they getting kicked off. Jigsaw, I got 'em puzzled, got 'em a bit lost. It's a feeding frenzy, I put a beat in a pig trough. Got it on lock, got the password. Type of thing you couldn't manufacture. 10,000 hours, got it mastered. Can't you see the patterns? Last time I checked, I'm still hot. Real hot, kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill Cosby, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I still hot. Real hot, kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill Cosby, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I'm still the man in my town, they had to crown me. What I used to make in a day, I make it hourly. Told Grand, send me a beat and make it bouncy. When they hear the tag, they know it's about to be big scene, catching us on the big screen. 16, bar slicker is pristine. Listerine, everything that we spit clean. Big jeans, pockets are looking mint green. Pen game, bulletproof. Look at all the levels that we took it to. Sticking out like a crooked tooth. Staring at the mirror, liar, look at you. Damn, I'm still hot, real hot. Kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill Cosby, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top.
So I'm realizing that this is one of those things that people just like come and go whenever, and you know, people come and they'll be here for like literally 10 minutes and then leave. And not me. I drove 2 hours, so I hang out the whole time. That is a sweet Z06 right there. I talked to that guy for a while, super nice guy. Yeah, he said he's taking that thing on lots of road trips, and so it's cool that he actually drives it, doesn't just sit in the garage. He drives it a lot, apparently. He put like 8,000 miles on it in a year. In 2 years, he put 8,000 miles on it each year. So that's pretty cool. What the heck do we have here? A Lotus. Porsche. Convertible.
Are you filming me?
Are you filming me?
No, I think you're filming me.
No, you're filming me, film you, film me.
No, I'm filming you, film me, film you, film me.
I'm done.
He said I'm confused.
Scotty over here getting better shots than I am. So this is why I come early, because we're over here pretty far away from the main building, checking out some cars over here that all came later, and I came early, so I got right over there by the main building. But this is why you gotta come early, because otherwise you end up all the way over here, and I actually didn't even know that these cars were over here. Scotty, TurboTrouble, let me know that they actually use all these parking lots down here, so I was like, oh, there's more cars? I'll go check them out. So I'm down here checking out these cars now. Here is this car actually, 70th anniversary C8 Corvette with the hardtop convertible. He said he might give me a ride later, so we'll see how that goes. Another Lotus showed up. Look at this. I don't know anything about these cars either, other than they're freaking sweet looking. That's the thing about coming to these like car events. I don't know that much about cars. Now I'm starting to learn more about cars because I'm starting to get kind of more into cars. But I was always like more into trucks and stuff, so I know a lot about the truck field. And I could go tell you what each truck is and whatever and blah 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 about trucks. But when it comes to the cars, it's like, this is a nice car. It's a nice looking car. I couldn't tell you what it is. These Ferraris, I know it's a Ferrari. I know it's a really nice car. I know it's like an old, cool sports car, supercar, whatever. But I couldn't tell you what it is. I couldn't tell you how much it's worth. And I know a little bit more about Corvettes just because they're like my favorite, and so I research them a lot. And and even like the Lamborghinis. I know a little bit more about Lamborghinis, Corvettes, whatever, but still not near as much as I know about trucks. So like, I come here, I admire them, but I couldn't tell you all about them. So if I sound stupid, that's why. This, I can tell you, it's a Z06, flat plane crank V8. I can tell you that this is a convertible. I can tell you all that stuff, but like, any more than that, that's about it. Now this right here, Dodge Charger, a 392, guys, this is, I mean, we can't ignore the blue C8 right next to it, because like, the blue is one of my favorite colors on the C8, and obviously, I would want this more than that, but right now, I'm kind of looking for one of these. Now, I don't know that I'll be able to afford the 392. I'm gonna try to sell my Jeep, and I want to get some type of cool car, and I've been looking at the Dodge Chargers because they're all-wheel drive. The problem is, I think I'm only gonna be able to afford like the regular Dodge Charger. I might be able to make it look a little bit cooler. I mean, I'll definitely be able to make it look a little bit cooler, but I don't know, I really want to find a 392. I just don't know that I'll be able to, but if I can, this is what I'm gonna try to get in place of the Jeep. And then someday, maybe one of these. We also can't ignore the GT350 sitting right next to these two beautiful cars. I mean, I'm not the biggest Mustang fan, but they're sweet. You can't ignore it. I've also been looking at a lot of Audis. Now, I wouldn't be able to get one like this crazy, but just like the regular Audis, the, you know, A4, S4, the S series and stuff, they're actually really cool, and they're fast, and I mean, they're like a little sports car, and you can get them for a decent price. But the problem with those is they're foreign cars, and getting parts for foreign cars, if you've ever tried to fix foreign cars and get parts for them, you got to get them shipped into you. It's so expensive to fix, whereas like American made cars, you don't gotta worry about that. Mitsubishi and TTRS, they look like a mini R8. License plate says Starship. Couldn't be more accurate. I've never rode in a Tesla Plaid, but I can say that I know it would be insanely fast, and it would feel like you're in a spaceship. I mean, I've talked to people that rode in them, they said the only way to describe that feeling is like you're in a spaceship. So Starship, that's the right license plate to have on that. It's really cool to see at something like this, all the different types of cars you get to see, like something like this, and then you get to see something like this, and then like those Lamborghinis, Corvettes, all that stuff. Like, you get to see a little bit of everything. I mean, motorcycles too, there's lots of bikes here. You get to see a little bit of everything. And the other cool thing is like, everything was drove here. So like, this was driven here. Stuff wasn't brought here on trailers like at the bigger shows. People pull up in trailers, with trailers, unload their stuff. It's like, everything that's here was driven here, and there's so many like cool, unique cars. Like even this thing, like where else are you gonna see like stuff like this and stuff like that in the same parking lot? And everything was just, you know, driven here this morning. The wing is just about wider than the car. I mean, I guess he did it about perfect. It's about perfect on both sides. But that's a small car with a really big wing on it. Like I said earlier, I drove 2 hours, so I'm gonna stay all the way to the end. And I don't know why you wouldn't, because the nice thing about staying all the way to the end, you get to watch all the cool cars pull out. You get to meet the people that own them. All the bikers are pulling out right now. And there they go. Oh, check this thing out. It's a really old Porsche. Look at that. That is really cool. And here I sit, all by myself. I definitely don't want to miss these two leaving, so I better stick around. I don't know how I even missed this ZL1 right here. Dude, no way somebody donked out a slingshot. Huge wheels, barely any tire. Oh, you can see it's got the wheel lights and everything. Somebody literally donked out a slingshot. Unless this is how they come. I don't know. I haven't seen many slingshots. This might be how they come. I have no clue. I don't think that's how they come. That's a pretty close clearance right there. Those are some big wheels and tires on a slingshot. Guys, this is a super cool show. If you ever want to come, here is the poster, Cars and Coffee. Every third Sunday of the month, 9 to 11 at Urban Works. Right here is the address if you want to come. These are the types of meets that I like. They feel more like a show than a meet. But then again, like it's not really a car show. It's technically a car meet, Cars and Coffee. But like these are the type that I like. So even though I said that I like car shows or truck shows over car meets or truck meets, these are the type of meets that I do like. So these are the ones that I want to come to again. Things like Diesels of New York, those are a little wild, and I don't know that those are my favorite ones to go to. Random pop-up truck shows at the mall and stuff, those aren't my favorite, because that's where you get a bunch of idiots just being idiots. These like planned events like this, where everybody comes out to show their vehicles and talk to other cool people who have all the same interests, that is exactly what I like. It's like restoring cars, and it's Christian based. This is actually super cool. Apparently I also missed the other Lotus leaving and the other car that was in here. sounds pretty sweet too. Needs an exhaust though. Crazy cones, meal in a cone. Check out the crazy wrap on this Tesla. They got carbon fiber emblem. This wrap like changes color depending on where you look at it. And then they got the Urban Works up the side. Super cool, super cool. Guy that owns a DeLorean, he's got the whole fit going on. He's got the shoes, the jacket, everything. All right guys, in a strange turn of events in the vlog, we are now gonna be riding in a C8 Corvette.
Look at that.
With TurboTrouble himself.
Look at that.
So I've sat in plenty of them, but I've never actually rode in one. And I always say Corvettes are my favorite, but I've never actually rode in one. So we're doing this for the first time right here.
We are going to change that.
We're gonna change that, and I'm probably gonna want one even more now. Woo.
So it sounds really, really good.
This is on a stock exhaust, guys. Oh, there goes the Z06. We're gonna catch him.
Catch up to the Z06 and the Huracan. Man, I put my camera. That was a bad, but I put my camera in the front.
Waited around that whole time and we missed him leave. I'll tell you what, the convertible is definitely the way to go. Stuck behind this truck right now, right in front of him is the Z06 we're trying to catch. Here's your red light. Gotta go grab the camera. Look at that, he's quick.
Before.
Impressive, impressive. Before it ever turns green.
That's the first time I've done that.
Now we're gonna catch him.
Grandma?
It's a grandma. Oh my gosh, that's a cool grandma right there. Grandpa in the Huracan. Oh yeah. Little highway rip.
We're gonna show you guys how we do this little Corvette thing in terms of track mode, and then show you guys how quiet it gets in like the eco mode or the weather mode, so you guys can see the difference from an actual person who daily drives a C8 Corvette. And then we're gonna do some launch controls in Mexico. Then we're gonna do some pools and maybe some donuts in Mexico. But we gotta drive there first. So
sounds good to me.
pretty quiet, pretty smooth. This has the Z51 package option in for it, so.
Oh yeah.
It has that track pad. So it's pretty chill. Even if I were to put it in weather mode, right? Which I have done because I've driven in the snow in this.
Yeah.
It's really like it's a V8 obviously, but it takes a while.
Right.
To rev up. Yeah,
We
made it to Mexico.
Made it to Mexico.
¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Me almost got.
All right, what are we doing now?
Launch control.
Launch control in a C8 Corvette.
So you put it in the comp mode, right? So you tap it, it'll go into like this ESC competitive mode, right? And then put your foot down the brake. Obviously it's a launch control. And then you let it fly.
Woo! Holy cow!
Yeah.
What was your 0 to 60?
Oh, we have to do that now.
Nope.
I did the timer on. Wait, hold on. Wait, put him in the spot.
Hold up. What is 0 to 60 in one of these?
So they say 2.9. A lot of people got 2.7.
Wow.
I've gotten 2.3. And I have video proof.
Performance timer is on.
Now.
3.3, but you got a lot of tire spin in there.
Okay. Instead of like a launch control, right? You turn everything off, right? Now obviously it's gonna go into launch control when you put your foot on the brake and the gas.
Right.
But it won't go into launch control if you turn the wheel a little bit. So you can actually raise the RPMs and do like a little brake torque. I can raise the RPMs, so I'm letting off the brake.
Oh, and it raises it up slowly.
Yeah, at a standstill. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we keep letting off, let this truck pass. And then we can do kind of like a rolling like move.
Yeah, right.
Woo! Which is a lot of fun. going.
This guy knows all the tricks. When you daily drive it, I guess you learn it pretty well.
Oh yeah, you learn a thing or two.
Nothing going on here.
Learn a thing or two.
You know, I may be wrong, but it seems like you might have done that before. About threw my camera out the window.
And you just gotta know where to do it, where not to do it. Mexico's the spot to do it.
Casually puts the roof up as we're driving. Oh, and you got the camera in the mirror.
Boom.
Well, that was pretty awesome.
Look at
First
that.
time riding in a C8. I gotta say, dude, that was a lot of fun, and now I want one even more than I did before. So,
Look at that.
big shout out to TurboTrouble here. If you guys aren't already subscribed, go check him out. He just hit 700 subscribers. Let's get him up to 1,000. Let's get him over 1,000, guys. I mean, he makes awesome content. He's got a sick car, so why wouldn't you subscribe to him? I don't see why you
Go
wouldn't.
follow the TikTok. The TikTok is Project Exotics. We're at 17,400 followers, so we're trying to get that up to 8.
Crushing it on TikTok. Go follow him on TikTok, Instagram, everything.
Yeah,
Go
and
check him out.
one more place.
Urban Works itself, guys. Yep. Follow him on Instagram and come check out the Cars and Coffee every third Sunday.
Every third Sunday of every single month. Rain, snow, shine. We've done it in the snow, we've done it in the rain. Doesn't matter, cars show up.
I'll definitely be here some more, so come on out, check it out. It's a really cool show.
Make some more content
Hey.
next time you come out.
Have a good one, man. Thank you very much. All right, out of a C8 Corvette and back into the big old truck. Well, guys, I gotta say, that was a lot of fun. You might think 2-hour drive is a long drive, but really, drive here, it's like a super easy drive, mostly highway. I love driving, so like, it doesn't bother me at all to go for a 2-hour drive like that. So I'm definitely gonna be coming back to check this one out in the future. I'm gonna throw them on my calendar, and as long as nothing else big comes up, I'm definitely gonna be planning to come to as many as I can, because I think they're really cool and it's definitely a fun thing to do every once in a while. That being said, time for our 2-hour drive back.